Hi guys, and welcome back to another Red Gaming Tech video for Guild Wars 2. This is the stress test on the Tuesday before launch. And we're going to have a quick look at the Sylvari cultural armour thing. Now, you might have seen a couple of videos of this before, but we are going to do it. So, we'll start off with the preview window. So this is me, this is Ash, and we're just going to run through the three tiers quickly. So the first up is the Evergreen armour, which is the heavy armour. Sorry, is the medium armour. Now this will be available to engineers, rangers and thieves, I believe. So we're just going to pop these on. Obviously this is indicative of what my colour scheme is at the moment, so we'll try and keep it kind of relatively normal. As you can see, the Evergreen set does look pretty awesome. It's very kind of planty. I'll try and keep the commentary down to a minimum just so you can kind of check it out. Now this is the heavy armor set, which will be usable by warriors and guardians, which again is quite cool. As you can see, my character has some slight orange bioluminescence to him, and you can see that's coming through on the armor, which I think is a really awesome feature of some of the Sylvari stuff. So this is the Snapdragon, which is the light armor, and this will be available to mesmers, elementalists. Have I missed one? And necromancers. That's right. So mesmers, elementalists, and necromancers. So it's only there are only two heavy armor professions, which is kind of cool. That's quite nice. That's pretty laid back. I should mention that these are only available at level 35, but you can use transmutation stones to get the look, but not the stats of these bits of armor earlier on. Why you would, I'm not entirely sure, because you're just going to be wasting your own money. So that probably costs a couple of gold to get a complete set. This is level 60 stuff, as you can see, 60. And it does cost slightly more, so the coats go up to about 2 gold, and the boots and gloves start about 80 silver. It's about the same price as the previous tier's coat. So again, we'll start with the medium armor for rangers, engineers and thieves. Oh, I've forgotten the helmet. There we go. Again, it's a similar style to the level 35 kind of stuff, but it's pretty awesome. This is the heavy armor for warriors and guardians. Now that's looking a bit heavier than the level 35 stuff, isn't it? That's quite a cool kind of pine cone type helmet. And the great sword. It's a very Asuran looking great sword, isn't it? Which is pretty bitching. And the orchid boots at level 60, which is the light armor, and we'll be checking that out. Now that is very cool. That's very kind of dragonfly-ish, isn't it? Again, works very well with the bioluminescence of my character and kind of the skin color and how it kind of gets into it. It certainly looks a damn sight better than this, doesn't it? Because I'm just like, yep, I'm wearing clothes. What's going on? I'm a tree who wears clothes. And so we need to... Oh, I keep forgetting it's... don't click to move in this anymore, do you? That's Guild Wars 1.
I know your face from my dream.
I think these have gone up again a little bit. So again, it's Sylvari only, this stuff, and you get the first lot at level 80. So we're going to go with the medium armor. That looks somehow cooler than last I saw. Again, how it kind of slightly wraps around that is very awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, the heavy armor. Which is the oaken stuff, and that awesome helmet there. So there we go, that's pretty cool. And finally, the level 80 Dryad armor, which is the light stuff. Again, only available at level 80, although you can use the transmutation stones to get the look, but not the stats. Again, you don't have those massive wings of the last one, but it still looks pretty great. So that's the cultural armor for the Sylvari. It looks much the same on the ladies. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do a video for that. But thanks for watching. I've been Ash, and what we're going to quickly try and do is, this was supposed to be a crafting video, wasn't it? So we'll do the crafting in a bit, but I might nip up to Divinity's Reach to try and show you the human armors on this one. So I've been Ash, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time. I lied! It's me, it's Ash, this is Red Gaming Tech, and we are here to check out the Norn cultural armor. So let's start at the beginning, which is tier 1, of course. So tier 3, this is the bloke. So we're going to pretty much do what we did before. I'm not going to say too much, I'm just going to kind of go through it one by one. Again, this is level 35, this is for medium armor. This character is a ranger, this is one my girlfriend was using. So she's only got like the basic axe skills and whatnot at the moment. But we're going to ignore that because we're not going to do too much on gameplay. So we're going to start off by just popping on the Wolfborn set. Meh, I'm not a huge fan of that, I've got to admit. Although, I mean, how does that even stay up around there? Anyway, we've got to put the gloves on, haven't we? Braces. There you go. The rest of it looks alright though. I've got to say the Norn ones, from what I've seen, are the ones that I've been the least impressed with so far. Which is a shame, because I think they really could have done something awesome with it. This colour here, because this character doesn't have any shoulder pads naturally, it's not actually been dyed, so it's not a lot I can do about that. That looks borderline comical, I'm going to say. I'm not... The Norn cultural armors are the ones that have disappointed me the most. Let's see. That's actually pretty cool, you know, especially for a necromancer with the kind of the skull on. Again, these are all level 35. Only the Norn can use these, and they're all kind of light, medium, and heavy specific. With the transmutation stones, you can take the look of the item, but not the stats. And also, you can't trade like light armor to have heavy armor stats and all that, what have you. So, oh, hang on, we just talked to you. Wanted you, didn't we? So here we go. This is predatory boots. This is the second tier, which is unlocked at level 60. Now that's more like it, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm still not a whole fan of like showing the midriff kind of nonsense, but hey, it is looking a lot more kind of huntery, isn't it? Which is pretty sweet. Eagle Greaves. This is the heavy armor. As you saw, my last playthrough, we had a guardian with who uses this kind of heavy armor, and that's ridiculous. Not ridiculous. It's very reminiscent of the gladiator armor from Guild Wars 1. And I think there are a couple on the human like that as well, which we'll have a look at. But I'm not a huge fan of armor like that design. Where are we going? So this is the light armor, the doublet. Oh, she's wearing that. The leggings, the mantle. Again, that is pretty cool. All this kind of the nice kind of touch with the fur and whatnot. Although her boobs are turning slightly blue, which may be indicative of how cold it is out there. Right, so we've seen all those. I know I've kind of blasted through that quite quickly. And then finally the wolf boots. This is the level 80 stuff, so we'll have a quick fly through these. Again, I know I am going at a pace of knots. Again, that's alright, but personally it's nothing that I'd want to write home about. Perhaps time will tell. Wolf shoulder pad, yeah, got that. So now this is Stag Greaves. This is the level 80 heavy armor. That helmet is lovely. It's so delicious. So that's pretty cool. That is growing on me, although why she's wearing a G-string under that, as anyone guessed. and this is the light armour. I'm not going to tell you where to find these guys because I think half of the appeal is exploring these kind of places. Now this light armour is excellent, I've got to say. You probably noticed it's the one that's covered up the most, but it kind of makes sense. Cold. So that's pretty sweet, isn't it? Again, these just cost a fair bit of money. I don't quite know how the currency is actually going to escalate in the game. That's Drawmax Tooth, by the way. Oh, and that's my pet. How exactly the price it is going to affect whether is going to kind of become apparent whether or not they're going to need to up the prices or what have you. Anyway, this has been a Red Gaming Tech video. I've been Ash, and I'll catch you on the next video for the human cultural armors. No, well, wait, hang on. This is the human, isn't it? But she's a human. And this was the Norn cultural armor. Ah, dearie me. Well, so now you know where it is. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump back to Ash, because he has Lion's Arch on his map, and I'll see you there. Red Gaming Tech. Ash. Bye. Welcome back to Red Gaming Tech. I'm Ash, and this is my dude, called Red Gaming Tech, as you can see. He looks like an utter jeb end. Fresh-faced little plonker he is. And we're just going to quickly
Fields beyond Shaymore are cried
talk
his
to
bread
Watchman
basket.
Rebate.
Since the Centaur attack, citizens are trying to...
And it's basically the same thing that we saw in, oh god, where was it? In Holbreck. At the beginning there. Now we're going to go up here, up to Lion's Arch. And the reason we're going to go there is because this is going to be the final cultural armor video. I could do the Char and the Asura, but those two places will be under... Ooh. That's a Char, and he's off. They will be under massive stress, so we'll jump in. A lot of places in Guild Wars 2 are still quite instanced. So, like in the first game, only the towns were for everybody. Every time you went out into the adventuring world, you and your party would be given your own map. Now the reason we're actually running in here is because I tried to do the video with the other person, the one that we did the Norn armor video, and it turns out because she's a Norn, she can't wear the human armor, which makes sense. Who'd have thunk it? It would have been a lot easier if you could do the videos with just the one person. Oh, that's a trainer. What does he do?
We must all fight.
Bloody hell. Oh, that's Peter, or Silencia. He's a friend of mine. Commander's companion, that's gone up, I think. I think that was 10 in the last kind of beta weekend. This is what happens when you unlock a waypoint. It flashes and you get a little completion thing, and then I assume you get some kind of bonus at the end. So, what we're going to do here is, after this little run around, we're finally here, and no doubt there are other people making these videos as well.
Everything you need here.
So, let's have a look, starting with the level 35 medium armor. Again, this is all the same as the other stuff, so I will be... it's level 35, it's race specific, so they won't even sell it to you, and you can't even look at the previews if you're not that race. It costs money, nothing else, and let's have a look at the medium armor. So bear in mind this is for rangers, thieves and engineers, which is pretty cool. That's very thief-like. Got the shoulder pads on here. Oh, there we go. That is very kind of roguelike, especially the this kind of leather patch here. It's very Assassin's Creedy, and the mask as well. So Commander's Footgear, which is the heavy armor for warriors and guardians. Again, some bits of it aren't exactly dyed, namely the shoulder pads, gloves, shoulder pads, helmet and gloves, but that's kind of what that looks like. Obviously it will look drastically different depending on your hero. Do you know what, let's just dye everything kind of main colours like that, just so we can get a little bit of differentiation on there. those little bits of gold, just so we can see a little bit more. Clear preview, so let's just do that one again. Okay. There we go, that's a lot better. You can kind of see the different areas there, can't you? Now moving on to the researcher's shoes, this is the light armor, so this will be right for this class. This is the elementalist. Researcher's master. Oh, those glasses are quite cool. This is quite obviously he's a nobleman, but he's got nice threads. That is pretty cool. I've got to say that is pretty cool. Right, so let's clear that, and we can move on to tier 2.
May Alyssa aid you.
Now this is level 60 again, so this is for medium armor. Now that is very cool. That color scheme really brings out some of the detailing in that, doesn't it? It's a shame that my elementalist is going to be a lot of these colors, but not to worry, we'll be able to see that in a second. Now let's have a look at the Avengers armor set, which is level 60 heavy armor. Now that is more like it. That chest plate is very, very cool. Shoulder guards, alright, and you can kind of see where they're going. They're gradually working towards the Seraph kind of armor set, I think, and this is the light armor. You can see his knees are missing there, which is good. What in the... Do you know what, what in the hell is that? Wow. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that. That coat has changed. I'm pretty sure that has changed since the last kind of stress test and certainly some of the videos that I've seen. Now let's go to this last video, Assassin's Boots. And again, this is level 80 and this will cost you a bomb. Assassin's Coat. Again, I think with the human stuff at least, they're trying to lean towards the assassin stuff with this, aren't they? Which is alright. I mean, bear in mind that you've got the world versus world armor, and you've got the raid armor as well. Which would I tell you what, we will try and get some of that armor in. That looks pretty nifty, doesn't it? That looks very kind of Corsair piratey, as did the other one. This is the heavy armor, which is the protector's armor, and as we can see, it's pretty much the Seraph armor. But that is quite cool, I think, because the Seraph is so kind of iconic of Guild Wars 2 humans. I think it's a really cool idea to have that armor as the top tier in the game. And this is the Sorcerer's shoe, so please don't look like a prat, because this is the armor for you, Sonny Jim. It looks very kind of Alonian, from the Alonian province of the first game, doesn't it? From Nightfall. Okay, so that is the cultural armors of the humans. I've been Ash. Thanks for watching. This has been Red Gaming Tech, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hey guys, it's another Red Gaming Tech Guild Wars 2 preview video. Game's out on Tuesday. You should definitely check it out. This is the PvP armor sets. So we're just going to run through this very quickly. This is the Invader's Apprentice gloves, which is the light armor. As you can see, it's awesome, actually. That's pretty killer. So I've got the pants as well. Now that is a lot more like what a mage should look like, if you ask me, or an elementalist or a mesmer or whatever. So now we're going to just clear all this and have a look at the heavy armor. This is all available at level 60 and requires some kind of badge to acquire. I'm not too clued up on PvP, but I'm sure you guys will let me know what's going on. Ooh, Gordon Bennett. Now this is genuinely what I am talking about. That is being built like a brick shithouse. Look at that. That's pretty flablichen. And now the Invaders, which is the sorry, it's all Invaders, isn't it? Now this is the medium armor. What the hell is he wearing? He's wearing a chicken. Wow. It's not bad. This will probably be followed up by the raid armours, so we'll be back in a second when I found them. Hi guys, just as a quick bonus bit, these are the cultural weaponsmiths. These are
How
the
can I
Seraph guys,
assist you?
and you buy these with karma. So if you go to your inventory, you have your gold, but you also have your karma, which is like extra currency, and you do it by helping people out around the world. I'm not really going to do everything here, just I'm going to show you a quick couple of bits and pieces. This is the level 40 stuff, so it looks kind of pretty cool and looks pretty basic. I'm just going to select a random couple because we haven't really got time to do all those. So you can see they are quite pricey on the karma. So that's the level 40 set. Now this is the level 60 set. So we're just going to have a look at like Dirk, for example. Oh, heck it. The Traveller's Orient Longbow. Hurry up. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It looks very Spartan. Look at the short bow. Yeah, that looks quite Spartan. For the karma increase requirement isn't that much greater than it was for level 40. So, but that is level 60 and it costs. They cost around 1,000 to
How can I assist you?
1,200 karma. As you can see, the level 80 stuff really brings it up. 63,000 karma. So let's have a look. Now these better look like undiluted awesome. So let's have a look at the Seraph rifle. That's quite cool. Seraph longbow. Yeah, I can see me getting along with that. That is pretty great. And there's various other stuff that I'm sure you'll be able to check out when the game actually launches on Tuesday. So anyway, this has been Ray Gaming Tech.
Goodbye.
I've been Ash. As you said, goodbye.